and welcome to the first deal of this month's masterclass. So in this one we just have 6 points, and so far the opponents have bid 1 spade past 2 spades. So it doesn't really feel like we've got anything in particular to say. So let's pass and off they go to game. So let's let them have that, okay. And here we are with our partner having led the King of Hearts. So we know that partner has the Queen. It's always good to think these things through. And we don't have very many clues about what's going on this hand because Declara just jumped straight to 4 spades. So that's a good thing that they've done, as the opponents tried to mystify the hand a little bit for the defenders. But I have no particular reason to ask my partner to keep playing hearts. For us, I'm going to play a high card. And the opponents start drawing trumps. Seems quite normal. We'll look out on this one, and partner followed suit. So always good to notice these sorts of things. Our partner followed suit, so that means that Declara started with only 5 spades. So the spades were 5-4 in the opponent's hands. Now Declara is playing a heart, so it looks like they're going to try to ruff a heart in the dummy. And partner has played another heart. You might find that a little bit strange, since we're kind of helping Declara with whatever he's trying to do. But the reason partner's doing it is because we can't avoid it anyway. So presumably there's some sort of reason why they want to do something passive that doesn't give away a trick at this point. Maybe they've got awkward holdings in the minors that need to be protected. Worth thinking about. Follow suit. Now, is there any reason to play the ace here? No, not really. They're not going to play the queen when they have a singleton king. So maybe our partner has the king, and we should play low so that we can surround this jack with our ace-10. So always thinking about wanting the suit to be played through the strength and towards the weakness. Okay, so clearly partner doesn't have the king, so we may as well play our ace now. Okay, so what do we know about this hand? We know that Declara had a 3rd heart, and that they chose to ruff that heart in the dummy. Now, if they had another heart that they were desperate to ruff, they probably would have tried to cross to their hand rather than just playing the diamond honors from the dummy. So it's looking quite likely that Declara doesn't have any hearts left. From that point of view, I don't think it's safe to play a heart, because then Declara will be able to ruff in one hand and discard a loser from the other. I am really scared about playing these clubs, because thinking about what we've been talking about in this masterclass, I can see that the jack is in the dummy, and I can see that my queen 10-9 is surrounding that jack. So there's a distinct possibility that I can't be the one who plays clubs. Maybe I need to wait until dummy's card has hit the table first, and then I get to choose what to play from my hand. So, to aid being passive, I'd quite like to play a diamond. And remember, we know that Declara has another diamond, that they'll be forced to win the trick, because we know that for sure that they have the king. Our partner didn't win the king on the earlier trick. Okay, so we've left our hand, and now whatever happens in clubs will be okay. We don't need this heart. So if you feel tempted to throw a club now, that's a very bad idea, because we need to keep length with dummy. So we throw our useless heart. It's not even a winner. And now we play a club. Okay. Again, doesn't matter that we're throwing away a club now. Not only are we forced to, but also dummy was forced to. So we're still keeping length with dummy by throwing one away. Great. 4 tricks. Well done, us. Now, if we had succumbed to temptation and played a club towards the end, rather than just exiting with a diamond that wasn't going to do anything, we would have given Declara a chance to make the contract. Because if we play clubs first, they can play low from their hand, and that will be enough to force out our partner's ace, because the jack is in the dummy. So a correct guess would have seen the contract make. So yes, knowing when to be passive and knowing when to be active is really, really important. And knowing when we're supposed to be playing a suit and supposed to be letting other people play a suit is also really important. And those two things tied in together quite nicely on this hand.